Hey, in this video we'll explore both the working directory of YAG and the way saves are handled, because those subjects are closely related to each other. So everything that YAG needs to store on your computer is located in the My Documents, My Games YAG directory. If we want to start YAG like it's the first time, we can rename or delete this directory and we'll get everything back to their default values at the next launch. This dir contains two directories, client and server. Server stores everything related to the YAG server and contains only one subdir, binary full, which contains all the currently existing full binary saves. More on that later. Client stores everything a server doesn't need to know, like your local parameters, and contains 4 subdirectories. Character sheets contains the local saves of your character sheets in CSV format. Dice property contains the configuration files for your custom dice. It's extensively explored in the custom dice tutorial video and hence will not be discussed here. Dungeons contains the local saves of your dungeons parameters in CSV format. And local parameters contains the save of your local parameters, like your screen resolution, keyboard layout, and stuff like that. So let's start with the binary saves in server here. They are managed in YAG in the settings panel. By default, YAG only displays our manual saves, but YAG automatically saves everything every 5 minutes and keep the last 5 autosaves. If we want to see them as well, we can click this checkbox here and we'll get the exact content of this directory. When we want to save our game, we simply write the name of the save here. We can add a timestamp with this button and then click this one. We can see that the save has been created and we can delete it using this button. Please note that this binary save can only be done when we are playing alone, for example to prepare a scene, or when we are the server in a session. Clients in session can't make full binary saves. What clients can do is local saves, which brings us back to the client directory. First we have the character sheets, which I will call CS. They are managed in the CS panel here. The current game contains no CS, but we can create one and save it. And you see that it's created on my disk here. If we want to load a CS from the disk, we have to check this box, which will display the content of the directory in the UI. From here, we can reload anything we want, or simply permanently delete the file. Let's uncheck the box to come back to the game content. Note that there is no correlation between the content of the disk and the content of the game. For example, here we have deleted the file, but the CS still exists in game. Now, if we delete it from the game, we have no way to get it back, as it has not been saved on the hard drive. A small note here, this whole CSV export and import business is proposed to allow you to edit your CS in a third-party editor, because for large CS, the YAG UI may not be the most comfortable tool around. If you do so, please do not modify the first column, as it's the one YAG uses to identify its internal parameters. Next, the dungeon saves are managed in the dungeon panel here. This list is simply the content of this directory and we can act on it directly, as you can see. Here it's been saved and now deleted. Finally, the local parameters are saved automatically every 5 minutes and when we quit the game with the exit button. We can't control this mechanism and it appears nowhere in YAG's UI, it's only done behind the curtains. Alright, that's the end of this video. I hope it was useful. Thanks for watching and hope to see you in the next one. Bye!